Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Hidden Pass. This is a tactical roguelite. It has some odd quirks about it, but I think it has promise. It's gonna need a little bit more work, at least compared to the version that I have right now, but there's some interesting stuff in it, so I wouldn't cover it otherwise. But let's go ahead and jump in. Yes, we will do the prologue. Yes, we will do normal difficulty. There are higher difficulties, hard and insane. I have a feeling that these might not be as much harder as one would think, but I haven't tried them yet, so I can't confirm. There's an issue with a lot of RPGs, by the way, and this might actually carry that through, where if you give bonuses for the higher difficulties, sometimes they can end up being easier, but we'll have to test that out to see for sure. Not sure. They might just be balls hard, and you might not be able to do anything with it. But we're going to go for normal difficulty, because that's what we try stuff on. And hopefully the cinematics work, because I actually had them fail on me
before. The mineral that defies gravity and destiny. A discovery so revolutionary, it ignited a new age of progress. Yet its glow comes with a warning. Progress always has a price. Nations scour the globe for traces of the precious stone. Their efforts revealed the Belt of Illyrium, a floating archipelago of gravity-defying crags. The Illyrium deposits were impossible to ignore. Within 2 years, the first colony had already taken root along the Belt's outer edge. The Wanderers Guild operated beyond state control, uniting rare individuals immune to Illyrium's corruption. Their members ventured deep into the Belt's heart, returning with secrets no one else could retrieve. The Belt's core whispered its mysteries, demanding exploration. The Guild prepared their answer, a hand-picked expedition under their finest wanderer, armed for revelations. An ogre shaman, a dwarf engineer, and a halfling sniper. These were the Wanderers' unlikely vanguard. They spared no expense. Heavy weaponry, mighty automatons, armor that could shrug off a rock slide.
And me, the derpy one in command. Yeah, there's a lot of things to do here. I do think that this opening decision is a pain in the butt. But, and also, tutorial does not have you level these guys up until after your first fight. Level them up your first fight. But we've got an archer, which has some interesting abilities, and we're going to definitely need them later because we need to do some range stuff. But you can go ahead and plus and minus in these. As soon as you click apply, it sticks. So they're level 5. They have a basic attack there, deals 6 to 7 physical damage. If we apply this, it should increase that. Yeah, 16 to 17. So now we have a decent, just direct shot damage there. Now, as far as your abilities here, you can just keep going down this until you get mastery. Currently, we're at novice. And as you level them up, they become access to additional skills. If you ever want to see the skills, click on this. It tells you what they are. There is a little clip showing you how it works. And there's going to be some things that are a little bit weird. Like this only hits things that are on the ground. Just a heads up. I found that out the hard way. And yes, I have had one failed run at this. So I am going to be going at this with a little bit of foreknowledge, unlike usual. So we also have the expertise points, but if we didn't want to get these skills, which we might not, we might want something else, we can click here, and you can see that we have access to other expertises we can add in. I don't know if it's different on each one. Firearms, pathfinding, power magic. Yeah, it looks like it's the same on all of them. But these are the same choices I had the first time as well. Firearms would be interesting. It does, that can penetrate any armor. Ooh, nice. Body weakness, stun, and if we want to see what these do, body weakness is physical armor decrease. This one is slows the enemy movement. Fires a series of shots hitting everybody in the large area, so it's basically a shotgun. Then we have tranquilizer that will knock out even the deadliest enemy, which can be handy, and then we have the headshot, which just does paralysis, unit cannot move, which would be kind of handy against the flying enemy as well, but we're going to be going with maximizing this first. That way we have access to all of our strong skills, and I am going to take this instead of that. Now, as far as our opening skills, we have preparation, which gives us increased damage and movement if we just use that early on, and you notice there is a purple currency there. We'll get to that whenever we get to the fight. And then we're going to come over to you and level you up as well. Now, the question becomes, what do we actually want to have you use stuff in? Magical damage and casting rating over the unit's magical abilities, and affects the maximum number of Illyrium poisoning points the unit can gain before falling into madness. And also responsible for removing it. You are pretty good at getting rid of that. I could have taken some more in it, but we want damage first. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 strength and 2 vitality, just to make you tankier. And I am going to go ahead and grab knighthood, because why not? I don't think we want any others. Yeah, shadow teachings and stuff like that. Not quite there yet. We could use some range from these, but I don't think any of these really do have range, do they? Not at their start. Nope. We do have some up here, but that's floor-based. And we have some other things there. We're not going for magic damage on you. We're going physical. Physical. So, yeah, we'll confirm that one. So now we have a couple healing items for yourself. We have a smash and a bash. Plus, we have your normal attack is going to be decent. So go ahead and apply that. Needs a little bit more damage. Then we get to decide what we actually want to put on there as far as other skills go. I think Inspiring Call instead of the shield is going to be good. Cleave is only going to be on ground, but that would be a nice AoE instead of this. Since we are going all physical, might as well stay in that. The downside is, if I'm going all physical, I'm probably not going to invest a lot in intelligence, so... And also, we have ability specialization and ability from class. I think... Yeah, that's because they are a warrior. Now, whenever we start being able to hire people, which should be after this, because I'm going to go for the Illyrium first, we can actually come into the Wanderer's Hall and recruit additional people. We can get Gunslinger, Mage of Space and Time, Champion. I think we'd actually want to just get another one. And I think during the tutorial, the fact that it lets you choose between these is a mistake. Because if you come down here to the Iron... That is what you use to make factory guys. This is a healing drone. This is what I got and failed on horribly. It heals, but it can't heal itself. So let's go ahead and fight the Illyrium one. I haven't been on one of these yet. I've only done the split ones before. Looks like it's going to be fairly standard across all of them. I don't know if we ever end up getting different terrain. There has been some slight variation, but for now... hasn't been too apparent, and that is a Grand Aster. Got some normal Asters. We got 4 enemies, and none of them look particularly friendly. This is very randomized, though. So we are going to go for a... We can't get all of you. It's only on 1 level, which doesn't make sense to me. That makes this... far less useful. So I think out of these, we actually are going to go with it on you. Because you are probably the biggest threat. And that gets us a little bit of this. Illyrium Poisoning, which is basically an inverse mana system. The more of this you get, the more stress you get. And once you get this full, you start taking damage. So you have to be a little bit cautious about it. Our normal attack costs 2. Shove is going to be something that we use to just like knock things out of position. But I do believe we are going to just have you hold there, and I will continually try to end turn on characters. This is Team A, then Team B kind of movement, so I have to be kind of aware of that. As far as you go, prepare for battle. It gets you a little bit... That gets you a lot bit more movement. And then we can come here. I don't think the range on that is going to be enough to reach you. It might be. You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. As long as they don't die, we're good. I want everything to bundle up on them anyway, so we're good. Just out of range. Jerk. Can I shove the rock? Nope. I guess you just stay put then. Yeah, we don't have anything we can do anything with there. We also have Scorpion here. Scorpion's just going to be a mechanical item that helps us out. It's basically like this guy, where it's going to be mostly melee, but it does have like a poisoning range thing. It just can't ever level up. And end turn. And if it gets Illyrium poisoning, it just blows itself up, which kind of sucks a little bit, but we'll be fine. Ow. Thankfully, on this first battle, I don't think they get too high damage. It's kind of a cool thing hanging off the side there. But they are all gathering around him. And, oh, God's sake. Yeah, some of the enemies are bullshit. This just made it so that all of these can't actually target him. The only ones that can target him are the Archer and the Scorpion. And in the battle that I lost before, it was a guy like that, except way more life. So if you don't have range, you're just SOL. They come down at a whim. Not at a particular, like, oh, you don't have any range, guys? Whatever will we do? No, it is literally just, screw you guys. Prepare for battle. And let's start bashing in on you, I think. And then you can do a poison blue bull. I do find it weird that I can poison blue bull my own character. And do I go down there and shove? I don't think so. I think I just hold. Because he can heal himself. The big orc guy, I'm not too concerned about. He can heal himself. Especially since we have second wind and last retreat. That is physical armor and... oh, physical armor is decreased by 5. We'll do it. That gets him his life back. That allows us to bash the hell out of you. Which means it should die from poisoning on its turn. You, poison globule, the one in the back there. And you, yeah, you're not doing too bad right now. Unfortunately, I do think, yeah, this will damage our own character. So we have to be a little bit careful about it. I don't want to get it on him, so bip. And that is how you use AoEs. And you should be fine just tanking all this. Does that put us into madness? Yes, but... doesn't matter because they're almost dead. And you do fully heal between waves. Enemies can get reinforcements and so can we, but... probably not the best of idea to rely on reinforcements. There we go. Physical damage. Yay! Our little shooty one did a lot of work. We are going to take 20, even though this would be kind of nice, which will allow us to recruit another body. So we could go for another range one. We could go for magic damage. Removes all buffs, and from a local break in space, it quickly collapses, forming a shockwave. I don't think we need AoE so much as we just need range, so I'm going to go ahead and get Seraphina Iron Fist. And they are going to be leveled up to level 5 as well. Sweet. Okay, so they can go some dex and stuff. Yes. Bunch of physical damage. It looks like this is going to be mostly physical damage as well. So we might even want to lean into this. You also get access to archery too if we wanted it, but Ranged nonsense is always good nonsense. Take a quick shot. Oh, that is a one-shot range. Yes. Down to sight. Range physical damage is decreased by 10 if we use it, though. That's fine. So I'm guessing class is going to be the fact that they are a gnome-looking character? Or is it because they're a ranger? It's because they're a ranger. Okay. So rangers can turn invisible. Life magic might be handy. Sends a healing stream towards an ally. Sends a healing magic stream towards its ally. Restores 20 to 30 HP, sets regeneration 3 on target. That is a heal. So we might want to do life magic and one into the other one. So yes. So we have a heal. We just need the healing amount. So I'm going to go ahead and get another point into this so we can get some long range stuff. Tranquilizer, yes. Piercing shot, crippling shot. We definitely want the fast shot. I am not entirely sure we necessarily need the patient ambush, but it's a nice to have. Slow down body weakness. Tranquilizing shot is expensive. Penetrate any armor. And Flurry of Shots is an AoE. We could use an AoE. So I think we go with Flurry of Shots instead of that. So we have two expensive ones. We have a cheap one with Piercing Shot and Offhand Shot. Then we have Healing over there. You are going to have this over here as well. Preparation is Preparation H. It's not particularly useful for me. I think that's going to be our setup for you for now. I think next level up, we will try and get them some healing as well. Make all of our rangers kind of a healing / shooting situation. And as far as our loadout, does that actually let us put them into the... Oh, yeah, they are in the main line. Sweet. And then we could just, like, plop that over there as a backup. I don't really want it just yet. But yes, we do actually have slots over here. And we do have to upgrade these buildings somehow. Don't know how we do it yet. Game never explained that to me. I also don't know how we build a research center. Next one up is going to be probably this one. Out of the two of these, I mean, iron would be nice so we could make a heal bot. But as it stands, I think we need to be able to recruit more people. More bodies that can level up. Okay, so we've got Flyboy. We've got, I think, 3 Asters. Yes, we do. Which, that is a perfect target for those. Do they have reinforcements? It doesn't... Yeah, they don't have reinforcements. Which works for me. Do I want to go up there just yet? No. I want to kind of... Actually, no, we'll stay where we were. You... Why you're down at the bottom of that list, I don't know. Let's go for Pop Pop. Oh, they're different... Oh, they took different amounts of damage. That's fine. Let's go ahead, and we cannot see you yet. You're going to pop up and be a dick, though. And we'll do an offhand shot. And then probably move there to try and keep line of sight from being a normal thing. You... Oh, by the way, if we run through these rocks, it deals damage to us. Even though he doesn't pathfind around them. Being big lets him go through them. Little characters can't. But at the same time, I don't want to take unnecessary damage. It doesn't seem like a wise idea. You can go ahead and just poison up. And then get the heck out of the way. This kind of fight, I'm not too upset about there being a ranged guy, but at the same time, not a ranged guy, flying guy. Same time, I still don't like it whenever there's enemies that you just can't touch. This is the Eric Croker with flying situation. Hey, jerk, I'm over here. Okay, so that's not going to get us... Oh, wow, that's going to be good. Yeah, that ice skill is just nice. You go ahead and back up out of this nonsense. You pop up here and start taking them out. Think we'll go tranquilizing shot on you. Blech. And yes, ranged shots always hit. So doing that is not a bad idea. Especially, that's really expensive, but we'll get over it. You get up here and try and guard them. And hold pat. I think it's time for you to start getting these guys, though. The flying guy. Although, yeah, get the flying guy. Stupid flyers. They can eat it. They can eat it all and just die. You bastards. Does that put me into... Yes, it... nope, it puts me one under. Fine. Goodbye, fiends. Oh, you're not dead. You jerk. But you are bleeding, so it doesn't matter. You cannot reach him, because game is jerk. So it's up to you. And up to you. That should be victory. Now, my second fight on my first time trying this was against another human character, and it had research points down here, which left me very confused. Because it didn't feel like research points should, you know, be a thing that humans drop. Like, you should be able to recruit them instead. We could go more experience for heroes, but we're not gonna. We're gonna go for resources. Because we need more bodies. And no, we don't have enough for another dude. They're 27, 26. That's not bad. I think as far as another one, we'd actually want Kale. Because going range seems like it's going to be extremely important. This should get us up to 34. This is very tempting just because it gets us iron as well. Because to get the next one, the next robot, it's going to be 35, which is a ways away. But I do think having heroes that can level up is going to be better overall. Now, one thing that I am... Oh, we can't bring in another one with? That's kind of crappy. No free heroes. Oh, so we need to upgrade things anyway. Okie dokie. I don't know how to upgrade stuff. But it's fine. Okay, so we can't get another dude, so maybe this is the right choice? Out of all of the things that we have? It said, I think we might be able to do like that and get some, but... I want you like that, if at all possible. Watch that have like reset it. Why, yes, it does. What is the point of this screen then? My good sirs. We're going for this one. But yeah, the enemies, yeah, you can see that we have slightly different layout now. This is very different from what I encountered before. And see, they have Grohl as Zella. They actually have a humanoid character that would be recruitable normally. But this type of map, we have no way to get up here unless we have some kind of flying character. So that can also be a pain in the butt if there's a ranged enemy sitting on top. But right now, we have a ranged character sitting on top, which works for me. Let's do a piercing shot. Got envoys, asters. I think we go after the envoy first. Yeah, that seems like the best bet. Especially since we have the height advantage. Pop, pop. It's not dead yet. I don't want to accidentally walk off of this, which is entirely possible because you have to confirm movement. Okay, so you go there. I don't think there's anything that can get up there to get us either, which is really strange to me. Okay, so we can get the two of you with this. There is stuff that can still get our characters down on the low ground, without a doubt, but we at least can provide covering fire for them. I cancel that one. You are going to stay put, I believe, here. I don't want them to be super close to each other. But I do want you to start sniping with your poison. Yes. Oh, and we got a stun on it as well. How are we getting stuns on these? I have gotten that to happen before. But this just says poisoning. They have been stunned by that. There might be something strange about my characters. Also, it looks like there is a reinforcement coming. Why, yes, there is. Hi. That's a... What? You... Game. How does that get up there, but we can't? That is such hogwash. Because there's no way for me to get up on these. I don't have a movement to get up there, but these guys apparently do, so... Suck a butt until Tuesday. Let's go ahead... I think we actually want to get these two. Because they're going to be a pain in the butt. And you just stay put. You get ready. Deciding it wants to hitch for a second there. It's done that once before, and I don't know why. Trying to figure it out, but unsure. Let's see. Let's go ahead and prepare for battle. Sword strike your face off. Got a stun on him. Nice. So he's just not going to have another turn. We will poison... Backline? Got a stun on that at least. And you have a flurry of shots, which should take them out. It's going to... It's not that bad of a one. We're going to take a bit of damage from it. Well, not damage. We're going to take a bit of energy off of it. But I think that results in us being able to hold up for a minute here. Yeah, she's just going to take a whack to the face and be okay. You should be able to shove this guy off. Okay, so that one's gone. And you are going to go along this and get into some purple. So here come the big guy. Oh, you're a mage, aren't you? Yup. Shit. Ouch. Okay, you can't heal yourself. I hate it. I hate it. Okay, get that on. Let's go fire arrow on you. There we go. That's that one down. Big guy should be able to bash the nonsense out of you. And then we just attack you? And then let you get some revenge, because they almost killed your face. How are you not dead? Now you're dead. And yeah, see, we get 10 of, and this is a research resource. How we actually can use them. We're just gonna hope for the best. Take the resources. And Astral Stone, I don't think is... Yeah, we don't have anything in here that we can do with it yet. Factory-wise, we still don't have enough to get another little machine. The machine. But we'll eventually get there. As far as these paths... I mean, I wouldn't be able to hire these guys anyway. But they are on my short list. That's info about the world. All kinds of stuff going on here. Wait a minute, did that say alpha tester? I could have sworn I saw something in there that said alpha tester. There it is. No, alpha aster. Okay. My brain, it did not comprehend. So we're going to go ahead and get this. We're going to probably be using the bots as sacrifices then. Oh, same map. So is there a fixed number of maps? Okay, they have one reinforcement. We've got Crystal Servants and a number of Asters, which can come up and down on these, which we cannot. Which, yes, I will be salty about that for about 12 and a half years. And I'm also salty that this is not touching both of them. We get it touching both of you? I don't think so. I think they're literally like 1 pixel too far apart. So instead, eat fire and die. And get over this way. And for those of you wondering, yes, these give magical damage increase, but it's... At least I think this gives magical damage increase. Oh, never mind. I am a dumbass. So you have to step on those and press the little purple thingy to be able to get up high. Okie dokie. That makes some sense, I guess. Can you go up? Yes, you can. Can you inspire? You can inspire some of them. It's fine. Get everyone inspired. Protect them. Now I wish I had an immovable form. I guess we just start going after the Acer. Yep. Go. And you still have attacks, so I guess we do piercing shot. You're poisoned and likely going to die on the next turn, so I don't want to waste it on you. So, oh, and we don't have line of sight on anybody. Okay. Get some line of sight going. Pop. I think that's everybody's turn for now. Yes. Come up after me, you fools. For some reason, I keep mixing up the color of the things on the floors as well. There's yellow ones, too. Oh, they're all bundling up in one spot. It's beautiful. That's gonna make life about 1,000,000 times easier. Because I can do that. Yeah, this is pretty much the flow of the game. I personally find it relaxing in games like this. But at the same time, I do wish there was more. There's no guarantees that there will not be more. Oh, there's their reinforcement. The question is, where's he going to show up at? Oh, it doesn't count as being knocked against him because, unfortunately, the booger is not freaking still there whenever he dies. So where are you going to spawn at? Down there, and you get an immediate turn. Ow, 5 damage. I'm so afraid. Really not. Turns out he was not actually afraid. This skill is probably never going to get used, despite it doing a decent amount of physical damage. There you go. Slow down. Now you cleave it to Beaver. And you shoot him in the butt. Yay! 2 little green-haired Rydias doing all the work. Aw. Ooh. I wish I could get more XP. I might do that this round. You know what? Let's go ahead and take more experience for the heroes. Because that leveled them up. Don't know what this is counting down to, but probably a boss fight. Only 1 stat point? Ugh. I mean, sure. You... I hate that you have better stats than her. At the same time, I guess it's fine. Let's go with more dexterity. More range damage, always good. And you get speed. Because I need you to close ground. Otherwise, bad things will happen to me. At least we're making okay progress here. EP on battle start. Okay. Let us go. Yeah, we didn't get enough to make one of those guys, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. Because we took the XP instead. Get us that quick level up. And I don't like that I can't just, like, initially choose my locations. The frick are you? I'm gonna get a good look at your skelly face. We also have Lower Demon, which looks like a... how you doing kind of demon, I guess. Okay, go there. Go up. The UI for that could use a little bit of work. They are all spread out, so that means... oh, you can just straight up kill that? I mean, yes. It's burning, so it's gonna die. You go next, I think, to there? A zoop. Piercing shot. I mean, it's called a Death Knight. I think I should kill it. Just putting this one out there. And then you... think this one goes to the one I wanted to. No telling for sure. Whoop. And go for poison in on... goodbye, Death Knight. You get behind the wall. Get ready to fight next turn. Here they come to save the day. Or to get high ground, one or the other. Aye. Ouch. Oh, we have Overwatch attacks as well. Oh, okay. Can you not? Jackass. Well, at least it was him and not one of the other characters that I actually care about. I do think we will probably eventually replace Dorian, unfortunately, because they are not doing nearly as much as one would hope. Okay, you. I think we can go ahead and just do the side shot on you. And then 2 side shots on... No, we'll do 1 on you, and then 1 on the guy up high. And Scorpion. Go up. They're dealing with the high guy. Seems fine. You do this. No, we just want to bash it. We don't want to use up our purple for that guy. Yeah, just wait. Come down to me. What are you trying to do there, bud? I think his AI has decided to not eye. Boop. Easy enough. It's all about that range. As far as this one, we're going to go ahead and take the resources. That way we can build another thing. I am going to build a Metabot. We are going to come in here to the garrison. See if it will actually let me put the Metabot in instead of the Scorpio. Although the Scorpio is doing a lot more work than even Dorian. So maybe something like this. Dorian does distract things. That is the main thing I would give Dorian. And he's good for a short-range AoE. So maybe we just have Medic Bot as a fallback in case someone dies. That gives us the ability to heal for the rest of our team because we're in an oh shit moment anyway. That said, factory, by the way, if we pop in here, there are other ones. There is a replacement for Dorian right here. We also have another one of you. But out of these, let's go ahead and do some iron. Why not? I want to see what that countdown at the bottom is for. I am slowly learning the game. I am not losing the game. Pa 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 pa. Okay, so that would actually hit them. I need to make sure that... Okay, so the lower demon wouldn't just die regardless of who we do. You get over here. Go on up. Same for you. Does that actually increase your damage on these guys? Yes. Does that increase your damage? Oh, you can't see him. Okay, get up there then. That wouldn't straight up kill you, but we could pop you. Or I could rely on the people on the ground to do all the work on that. I think out of these, we actually just take out these guys up top first, so they can't just shove us off easy. You get your rage. I would like to rage. I'd rather not have you run through those, but it looks like you have, like, no choice other to. Let's try and take this the smart way, bud. Don't know why he would want to run through those and take a bunch of damage other than the fact that he wants to have me die. So, smacky smack. This guy's gonna probably wallop our faces. Pop. 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 You poison the guy up here. And get over here. I probably should have taken him up to the high ground, honestly. My brain did not process that properly. Oh, he has movement. That or he was... Oh, hi. Weakness in the arms. What does that do? Melee physical damage is decreased. Okay. That causes me no stress whatsoever. Can I just get the two of them without getting you? Yes, I can. Then we can come to you and cannot get both of them. So I think you pop that. Question is, will this die on... It will die on this turn, so it's fine. It's whatever. We're doing okie dokie. Oakley dokley. And you... Yeah, this just shows... These don't get XP regardless, so... We're getting close to another level up, though. I'm going to take the iron just for replacements. Between expeditions, use Enrich Illyrium to expand your base, but only after completing your run. Pro tip, build the laboratory ASAP to kickstart research. You can upgrade the tower and conduct research after an expedition is defeated in battle, or when manually ending a run via the menu button upon completing a story chapter. Okay, so basically we can continue to upgrade. This feature is unavailable in the prologue. The prologue is a memory of past events. All decisions were already made by that expedition long ago. So this is a boss fight. And this is the prologue, I think, unfortunately. But I don't know what it's adding to the story. How are we looking on getting up to the next level? A bit of a ways. That other screen showed it being a lot closer than that. After we defeat them, we'll get Illyrium, though. Let's do it! What do we have for enemies? We got 2 recoveries. We've got Gosler Bailey Jr. Any relation to H.C. Bailey guy? I don't think so. I don't think they're related. And I am going to go like this, because I do not trust you guys. Do not murk me. Okay, so you guys are spread out. We also have Grol Ezala. I think we already saw you once before, bud. Out of these... You're ranged, so you need to go away. I know for a fact you're ranged. That's why I don't trust you. Not in the least. Okay, you are probably going to go last. Gotta get high, gotta get high, gotta get high. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, can we actually take you out with the weaker one? You are burning, so yes. So that means they're going to die on their turn. We need to do a penetrating shot on you. That gives you body weakness. If I remember correctly... Yeah, physical armor reduction. Yay. We do mostly physical damage. We are going to go up here. And poison you. Then get over here to block that side a little bit so they have a harder time getting up. Then you... Gonna get mad. I would like to rage. Can we not have you run through all... Yeah, you already ran through. Good job. La bonk. Whoop. Up, up. Are you... Did you actually change where you were looking? Are you looking at this person? I probably should have let the other one die from... Oh, they're going to shove me off. You jerk. No. Oh, nope. You changed your mind. Yes. Everyone cluster up there. Of course, we have this slow boy over here. Ah, brains. Ow. That was a lot of damage, jerk. I say, good sir. That was unfucking called for. You... Go here and shove them off. Up. Le kick. Bonk. Can you actually... No, you have to move forward a little bit. Can get both of them, so let's go ahead and prepare for battle. Prepare for slashes to the face. And then get down on this side. Because I don't want you getting shoved off. I forget what buff this is. Doesn't appear to be a buff. Okay, you cannot heal yourself. So we need to save one. So it is... Hop. Hop. Move to the corner. And pretend you do not exist. Poison you. Then you come over here. Fortunately, I think we're out of movement on the... Yeah. On Isolde. Otherwise, I would hop them down. I hate that they get a turn as soon as they land in here. Ouch. Okay, so you, Flaming Arrow this guy? Yeah, we want to get this guy off the top here. Oh, and he's stunned. Okay, that makes life about 1,000,000 times easier for me. Let's get up here. And we are going to, yes, up. Uppies. And I don't think I actually have line of sight on that guy. I just realized, nope, I only have line of sight on you. You know what that means. You die. I don't care that you're stunned. Get yeeted. Oh, now you can move up, jerk. Okay, so you have a turn, which means you can slashy slash. And you can shove him back, which gets enough room for you to come in with your prepare for battle. And please do not walk. Oh, you are going to walk through shit. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm expecting this to be a real boss fight. But alas, my ass, it was not. Cleave brings him down to that. This just kills him. I mean, I guess it sort of was, because we had these two down there, but bleh. That was our expedition. The expedition pressed deeper, and the Wanderer couldn't shake the feeling of danger. The Illyrium radiation grew stronger with each passing day, and the air became increasingly vicious. Or is that viscous? That's viscous. The path to the center of the belt was blocked by the Eoliths. Moving further by airship was no longer possible, but an entrance deeper into the cluster was discovered. And though the sense of unease now gripped not just the Wanderer, the team collectively decided to explore the cave entrance. But the decision was a mistake. An ambush was already waiting for the Wanderer's group. The expedition emerged victorious, but a new problem arose. During the battle, someone collapsed at the cave entrance. Someone collapsed the cave entrance. The way back was blocked. Exit was buried under massive debris that seemed impassable, and the expedition members were exhausted after the fight. Let's see. I'm going to send the automatons. Even the tireless automatons didn't have the strength to dig their way out. Only one option remained, to move deeper in the caves. The next captain will start with bonus resources. Cool. The Wanderer managed not to get lost in the maze of winding tunnels. After several hours of exhausting wandering, everyone felt a gust of fresh wind ahead. The sight of greenery and clean water before the expedition was astonishing. Until now, all they had seen of this land was poisoned by Illyrium. But their joy was premature. The exit was barred by vile creatures. A battle was unavoidable. Wanderer pushed forward with the stubbornness of a madman and didn't even notice when the expedition lost all remaining automatons. A bright beam of light ahead signaled the end of the cave, but there was no chance of breaking through. Too many enemies stood in their way. Let's see. Buy time for the team to escape. Your friends wouldn't let you stay on the front lines. Your task is to reach the exit. The ogre was adamant. You and Elaine must fulfill our mission. Emerging from the cave, the Wanderer saw a hill ahead. I'm not getting choices. It's just saying you're doing this. It's what you're doing. Okay. Which he and the halfling successfully climbed. A horrifying sight unfolded before them. An endless horde of monsters blocked the path to the massive gates, which stood wide open. The energy of the gates was phenomenal. Even the Wanderer with his immense magical power couldn't hope to use them, nor could 1,000 like him. The gates and the hidden pass beyond them was the key to unraveling the entire Illyrium belt. Everything became clear without words. The Wanderer's companion silently prepared to stand her ground and buy him time he needed. At the hill's peak, ignoring the swarming horde below, the Wanderer sought out the pulsating points of power. Natural force exists everywhere, even in the streams of chaos. He focused on it with all his will and strength, knowing that he had only one attempt, and failure was unacceptable. The spell of divine revelation, the highest magic of the Temple of Power, one only its strongest followers could wield. But even they had to pay a tremendous price. All the years of his life, his skills, ambitions, feelings, and emotions merged for the Wanderer into a single fleeting moment. In other words, we just lost all of our power. On the outskirts of the belt, the Supreme Mage Treskar felt as if struck by lightning. Never before had he sensed such a powerful surge of energy in the air. Resisting it was impossible, and the Supreme Mage surrendered to the sensation. He saw and felt the Wanderer had seen and felt in the final hours of his life. It seemed like an eternity had passed, but in reality, only a few moments went by before the mage regained his senses. He now knew of the gates guarding the hidden passage. He felt how crucial this was. He knew every mage within the Illyrium belt had seen this message. Great prospects and opportunities carried great dangers. For once you peer beyond the veil of reality, there's no guarantee you'll make it back. The next captain will start with these bonuses. Groovy. So we get to choose a captain. Unfortunately, we don't get to choose the magey guy that we started with. They start with a squad, though. There's an archer there. Also, it appears that Astral Stone 2, Astral Stone 3. Groovy. Or we can start with an archer and a robot. And we don't get these because we have to get them up. So you have trick engineering are your traits. I don't know what those mean. Reduce CP cost when using abilities. Additional physical damage, additional physical armor. So you have more experience for heroes, or you can enrich the Illyrium. I think out of these, I think I'd rather start with 2 characters, honestly. I'm not too fond of the machines, they're okay, but having more characters generally seems to work better if I have the resources for it. So we're going to go with Vanessa Albright.
With the death of the last Wanderer, Gosler Bailey, the Treskar Council has summoned you, unusually swift for their deliberations. Only a week has passed since Gosler's final message, and judging by their haste, the Council believes every word of it.
Not every word of it? Oh no! Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta watch out for it a little bit. Are we proceeding? I mean, I will skip over black screens that have nothing in them. The Holy of Holies. They are allowed here only by personal invitation of the council members, a massive Gothic hall with towering ceilings and huge arches. The monumental columns seem to say that Treskar is unshakable. The architecture is designed in such a way that everyone who enters here feels insignificant compared to the power and might of Treskar, led by the council. But not everyone agrees with your appointment. You have seen openly hostile ones among the advisors. Obviously, only the urgency and lack of suitable candidates for this role at the moment forced the council to act quickly. Dear Guildmaster of the Wanderers, you must understand that Treskar Council appointed you reluctantly, one might even say under duress. As an aide to one of the council members, I know this for certain. I've heard the conversation myself. They're offering you command of the expedition to the gates to uncover their true secrets. But we both know just how dangerous it is there. And besides, it's obvious to everyone, especially you, that what they really want for you is to gather as much Illyrium as possible for the Treskar Republic. Perhaps you need not be so diligent in uncovering the gate's mysteries. Moreover, everyone needs friends, and we could be such friends to you. Everyone needs friends, but who is this we? We are a great power with great spacing between our letters. We are everywhere, not just in the council. See no reason to refuse such a generous offer. We're going evil. Okay, we've made the right choice. Astral affiliation increased by 2. Your units will start with the next battle with the following statuses. Focus 1. A chill runs down your spine as you realize just how deeply the cult's roots have spread through Treskar. With the crystal clarity, you understand that in this moment, you have only 2 choices, either fight the cult to your last breath or join their ranks. Your inner strength and power cannot remain neutral, and the cult does not tolerate half measures. Okay. Okay. I can look at this. Oh, we have nothing at tier 2, do we? How do I upgrade their tiers? Yeah, our garrison's at tier 1. I guess we upgrade between fights. It looks like by doing stuff, we actually level this up. Which is fine. But doesn't look like we have any kind of particular boost. Level 1 characters as well. Yuck. Force from elements. We actually have an arrow of pure energy at least, so we can actually do some damage with that. Calls upon the spirits of the ancestors, strengthening his spirit and weakening his body. So that, yeah, physical armor down, magic damage up. At least we have healing from the start, I guess. And you are a tank. Lovely. A cute. A very, very cute. So we are weak starting out. So I guess we want to go ahead. We can't actually build anything. I think we actually have to lose to build anything. It didn't give me any opportunities to. At least not that I noticed. So 2 characters against. Are they relatively strong or are they weak finally? Can I please highlight over you? Nope, they're the same strength as before. That is not a good sign. And none of you are on the same level, so I can't use it against you. There are some quality of life things or some kind of improvements that could be made. This is one of them. Let me hit things on multiple layers. They're right next to each other. I just can't hit them because they're on different layers. And also, make it a little bit more clear that these are jump points. So we are going to go after the envoy first, I guess. Bonk. And you do not have any range. So I guess you're going there to try and start getting after these idiots. We got to get some levels. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do anything against them. Yep. That sucks. That double sucks. Apparently, they get 3 action points as well. Smack on you. And you, this is 1. Movement points are increased by 10. So yeah, I do think you are just going to be healing every turn. And then slashing. Because there's nothing else you can do. You can move here, and that makes it harder. Well, no, there's still spots they can push you off. Let's go there. Because you can't get pushed off this side. All you can do is take damage from being shoved into the wall. Just let him tank. Let him cook! And yeah, this guy's just going to be a jerk. Yeah, they're surrounding him. At least now they're all on the same level. So, LeBonk 1. That takes out one of them. You are going to have to spend a few turns recovering. Thankfully, you do have staff shot. So you could just shoot them. Yeah, go ahead and recover. And who do we slash? I'm going to slash this one. Just get rid of a guy. Less enemies fighting, always better. Of course, whenever you're bleeding, that's less good. So, staff shot. Bit. And you... That's a crit. That's not quite killing it. Go ahead. Think we'll be fine to get it down to just one guy left. Let his energy build back up so he can actually heal for him. So that's a 13 there. Bloop. Please kill him. Yay! One less enemy. And you... Yeah, you can heal. It gets you up a little bit closer, and we can just start bashing it on this guy. This is not as tough as the first missions, at least. I will give them that. Pew pew. You do not do a lot of magic damage, friend. Not with your normal attack, at least. And we hold? Or do we shove? I think we shove. Then just get up in his face. To rob him of his ability to do anything. That puts us in a position where you can heal him. And he can get away with just regular attacking for a little while. Yeah, definitely a lot spongier with the lower level characters. Without a doubt. Let's go ahead and whacky whack. And you just keep bashing into his skull. Ow. I think we'll be fine, though. And a smoosh. That is pretty handy. Oh, it didn't kill him. Means it's up to you, bud. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Didn't even get a single level up off of that. So, enrich the Illyrium or take some Illyrium. I'm going to enrich the Illyrium simply because I'm going to do something stupid. And run. Okay. We got enriched Illyrium. We got research points obtained. We got enemies killed. So we can spend that stuff on actually upgrading things. Astral Stone, Garrison. I think we want to go for the Garrison. So that moves it up this way. And we can get more of these and move along the path. Relatively easy, it seems. So I'm good with that. We definitely need to get Research Center next. I completely derped. My brain just went for a moment there. So, yeah. I think we'll return to this with some fresh eyes later. That was the prologue. Got a bit of story from that. User interface, a little bit questionable. Gameplay concept, I actually like it. I do wish there was more map variety so far. Maybe there's going to be more in the actual progression of the game, because currently we've only done the prologue, to be fair. So we might actually have to fight in some of those areas it described we got to with the mage. So I can see that being a thing. But anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time as we probably will make our way through an entire run, see how it goes, get ourselves some enriched Illyrium so we can start researching stuff and start spending the research points. Actually get some pretty decent fights going, hopefully. We'll see how it goes.